In this video, you'll learn how to add custom code on Webflow. This process allows you to enhance your website with additional functionalities or styling that are not included in the default options. By following these steps, you'll be able to implement your custom code effectively. First, navigate to your Webflow dashboard, open your web browser and go to the Webflow website. Once there, look for the site section on the left side of the screen. It is usually the first option listed. Click on it to access your site portfolio. After that, choose the site where you want to add custom code. A list of your projects will appear. Identify the specific project you wish to edit and click on its name. This action will take you to the overview page of that particular site. Next, locate the three dots icon, often referred to as the More Options button. This icon is typically found near the site's name at the top of the page. Click on these three dots to reveal a drop-down menu with additional settings. Once this appears, select Settings from the drop-down options. This will direct you to the settings page for your chosen site. Here, you will find several tabs that contain different configurations for your project. Now, click on the Custom Code tab. It is usually located on the left side of the settings page. This section is where you can input your custom scripts and styles. After selecting this, the interface will display areas for both head and footer code. At this point, you will see a message prompting you to paste custom code to embed on your site. This is where you can add any HTML, CSS, or JavaScript you wish to include. Be cautious and ensure that the code you paste is correct and properly formatted, as errors can lead to issues on your site. If you do not have a site plan, a message will appear indicating that you need to add a site plan to unlock the custom code feature. Make sure to review your current plan and upgrade if necessary. This step is crucial, as without the appropriate plan, you will not be able to save any custom code additions. That wraps up today's guide. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next tutorial.